Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Soundallah.
Got a quick question, please. Let's sit down. I say that I love Allah and it feels genuine, it feels real. But whenever I get sick of any sickness, whether it's a fever or something more intense, I get really scared. It's like I get scared of death almost. So I always ask myself then, is my love for Allah real? If it was real, wouldn't I want to be running towards death? And I think Allah said in the Holy Quran that if you love me, you have to want death. You have to think about that. And so I was just, not to say I'm a hypocrite, but perhaps...
Where did Allah say that?
Maybe Allah says, I could be mistaken, but in the Holy Quran, Allah talks about you should want tamannawul maut, like you should be thinking about death.
This is for the Jews. Allah Azza wa Jal says in Surah Tamannaw al-Mawta in kuntum sadiqin. This is for the Jews when it was prescribed to them that if you do sins, you do this to kill yourselves or so. So Allah Azza wa Jal challenged them. Ya ayyuha alladhina hadu in za'amtum annakum awliya'u lillahi fatamannaw al-mawta in kuntum sadiqin. ولا يتمنونه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم والله عليم بالظالمين. So, okay, I'm sorry, but I had to correct this before I forget it.
No, thank you. So that was my point. Is my love for Allah real?
Okay.
If
I understand your question. I think you all understand the question. The answer is the fear of death is natural. Nobody in his right mind would say, oh, I've done it all, I'm just waiting for death. He is a liar. The moment he gets a flu virus, he is terrified. And he goes, is my will written? Have I paid off my debts? Mother Aisha said to the Prophet ﷺ that we all fear death, O Prophet of Allah. He said, no. This is not the fear of death. A believer loves to meet Allah, so Allah loves to meet him. And a hypocrite hates to meet Allah, and Allah hates to meet him. This is not the fear of death. We all fear the agonies, the pain of death. We all fear departing our loved ones. We all fear leaving our home to a new apartment. Even if it's better, it's cleaner, in a better neighborhood. I have emotional connection to this apartment that I've been in. My apartment that I'm living in, I've been living in it for the past 40 years. 40. I'm paying rent. And everybody in my family said, for God's sake, just move. Go anywhere. I said, no, I can't. I'm emotionally attached. So we don't like to change things. This is why we fear death. Not that we fear Allah. On the contrary, when any one of our loved ones dies, we're saddened, but we're appreciative that inshallah they're going to a better place. I have no worries that inshallah this person was praying in the Fajr and the rest of the Salat with the Jama'ah inshallah in the masjid. So inshallah I'm hopeful that he's in Jannah. So I'm regretful to miss seeing him, but I'm happy that he is in Jannah inshallah. So be careful not to allow shaitan to make you feel despair of Allah's mercy. No, we fear death, but we love Allah. So if I fall sick or afraid of death because I don't want to leave everything behind, and I think that I can do better. And this is why the Prophet ﷺ said, the longer you live, the better it is. Why? It increases your good deeds. It elevates your level in Jannah. And I'll give you, do I have time?
Yes.
Have time.
Okay. I'll give you a story from the authentic Sunnah. Talha ibn Ubaidillah, one of the 10 heaven bound, says, 2 men came from Bila, an area near Iran, near Iraq, somewhere. I don't know where. They were brothers and they accepted Islam. and they lived with us. One of them was martyred in a battle. So he was a martyr. And his brother lived after him 1 year and died on his bed. Talha says, in a vision, in a night dream, I saw that the three of us were at the gates of Jannah. And then the gates of Jannah were opened, and the man who died last on his bed was admitted, and the gates were closed. Me and the martyr were waiting. After some time, the gates were opened and the martyr came in. I wanted to come in, and the angel said, no, it's not your time yet. And they closed the gates. So when he woke up, he told the people about the dream. The people were shocked. How is it possible that the martyr was admitted last? Doesn't make any sense. The story reached the Prophet ﷺ, summoned Talha. What did you see? Blah, blah, blah. Said, so what's wrong in that? In the year that this man lived after the martyr, how many prayers did he pray? How many days did he fast? How many charities did he give? By Allah, this is the Prophet saying, the difference between him and his martyr brother is like the heavens and the earth. So the longer you live, the better it is for you. The Prophet says, خَيْرُكُمْ alayhi wasallam, مَنْ طَالَ عُمُرُهُ وَحَسُنَ عَمَلُهُ وَحَسُنَ خُلُقُهُ. The best of you, who his age is longer than others. So you live 60, 70, 80 years, good for you. Providing that his deeds are good. If you're going to live 70 and you're looking around at girls and watching porn and doing haram, you're going to hell quickly, man. No, might as well go and die. And thirdly, the Prophet says that his moral conduct and akhlaq is good. So many elders, when they get old like me, they become grumpy grandfathers. They're always on the edge, shouting, why did you do this? Why did you do that? I don't want children. Don't watch. The girl is hanging on the chandelier. Get her down. Don't. The food is on the floor. These are grandfathers. They're grumpy. No. If you want Jannah, your age is long, good. Your deeds are good in the first row of the masjid, good. But your moral conduct, your akhlaq, tone it down. Become wise, become kind, become loving and compassionate. You will be in Jannah, inshallah.